2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. I've got the legendary Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, things have definitely been looking up for them lately during this midseason stretch. I think pieces are really falling into place for them at this stage. One of those guys who can really shoot the ball, and for him, the playoffs in 2014, a breakthrough. We're talking about Danny Green, Shaq.
Yes, he is perfect for the Spurs. He runs off screens and knocks down threes, especially when I tell him to leave it all the time. If you take a look at this right here, Ernie, he releases the shot, and he leaves it up there as it goes in. Yak 'em.
You're trying to tell me that your advice to Danny Green on three-point shooting has paid off. Come on.
Yes, it has.
Come on.
Yes, I taught him. I taught Dennis Scott. I taught Glenn Rice. I taught Brian Shaw. Leave it.
Time now to go out to Kevin Harlan as we get set for the tip.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Davis. Ryan is out there with Ronnie Price. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner. And as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
Count that one. On defense, San Antonio. Price dishes to Kobe. Knocks it loose. Parker outside. Pass to Green. The three. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. And in terms of their offense, nothing seemed to go right.
And once they started spiraling downward, there was no getting out of it, Steve. their scoring just went dry.
Here's Parker after Wesley Johnson's bucket. Duncan, the pass to Parker, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Back to Price. In low to Davis. It's picked off. To the inside. Here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Spurs on defense. Price kicks to Hill. Hill left side. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Johnson and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker dishes to Bonner. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And there's the feed to Bonner. And it's San Antonio with another.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. Price, the pass to Kobe. Hill, a screen on Green. Pass to Johnson. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Leonard with the ball. That's good. Green's got his first points in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Now here's Leonard, averaging 18 points a game. Kobe attacking. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Kobe's got 5.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Parker outside. Duncan kicks to Parker. Shot is off. Good D by Price.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson outside. And Parker, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Here's Price after the basket by San Antonio. Bryant dishes to Price. Green against Kobe. Here's Davis.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Parker outside. The dish to Bonner. And Leonard has it in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Leonard's got his second basket of the night. And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 25 years old. Come on now. He's got a lot left in his development.
Here's Parker. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Parker kicks to Duncan. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Well, you look at Bellinelli, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Manu Ginobili.
And both these guys force defenders to come way out past the three-point line, and that really opens up the floor for their teammates.
Johnson with a screen on Duncan. Bryant passes to Davis. Leonard kicks to Green. The 10-footer. No luck. Good D by Price. Johnson right side. Dishes it to Price. Bryant against Leonard. Bryant drives in. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Parker. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. I mean, he was initiating contact and really hunting those whistles from the referees.
Lakers trail by 6. Price kicks to Hill. And the Lakers with another miss. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard dishes to Bonner. Parker kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
Boris Diaz checked in for Matt Bonner.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Kobe Bryant. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. He's around 18 points per game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
And the Lakers with another miss. And for Duncan and the Spurs, year after year, people write him off. And Steve, they keep proving them wrong.
It's incredible. I mean, I think I wrote them off 4 years ago, and here they are continuing to just be an elite team in the NBA, and Duncan, one of the big reasons for it. He seems to get better and better, and he loves the game. He continues to stay in great shape and compete. Who knows how long he'll go.
Duncan with the screen for Parker. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hill. Johnson down low, guarded by Green. Took him no time at all on that one. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. Spurs leading by 6. Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. And Leonard has it in the corner. Into Diaw. On the wing, Green. Parker outside. 5 on the clock. Parker, a screen on Johnson. Leonard, no luck.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
The pass to Bryant. Poked away. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by San Antonio. Bryant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of... big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Splitter's checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Green, and it's Joseph in for Tony Parker. Now here's Joseph. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Boozer with a screen for Kobe. From the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Clarkson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Boozer with the screen for Bryant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bryant's got 9.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Spurs leading by 6. And here is Joseph. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds it to Ginobili. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ginobili kicks to Splitter. Pass to Leonard. Unloads from 9, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Yes, great team play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kelly's checked in. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their style. It's not really flashy or gaudy, but it does point out their business-like approach and how precise they play and how much they win.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in.
And you look at the Spurs' lack of branding, if you will. It starts from the top down, from Coach Popovich to Tim Duncan. They don't court media attention. They're close to the vest. All business, all about winning.
Here is Splitter. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Lynn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And the Spurs look for a certain kind of player, Clark. I know you're interested in this. The players they get are uninterested in the spotlight. Pop calls them guys that have gotten over themselves.
That's a great way to phrase it, because they're others-focused and not self-focused. And that's something that really lends itself well in a culture which glamorizes the I and not the group. And you can see it in the Spurs. They are all about business, and all of the extra stuff is not what appeals to them. They're interested in winning and having fun and enjoying each other, and that's why they're a championship organization and team.
That's a good blueprint.
Yes, it is.
Second free throw, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Kicks it to Splitter. 1:06 left to play in the first. Outside, Bellinelli. They get it again. Ginobili outside. The second chance effort. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
One shot.
Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, some injuries as well. And just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Now, here's Diaw. Carlos Boozer unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 5. With his first shot attempt, and Diaw gets it to go. The assist from Joseph. Joseph's got his third assist on the night. Lakers trail by 9. Right side, Lynn. In low to Boozer. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now Diaw. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a... number of ways.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's San Antonio up 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back.
Sunday, January 25th.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 Ps: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
San Antonio leading by 8. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Hill. Jeremy Lin is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Ryan Kelly, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. The offensive rebound, second chance shot, and that one's good. Parker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Spurs. Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Ellington. Kelly dishes to Lin. He feeds it to Ellington. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Splitter passes to Bottom. Second shot opportunity. Splitter, that's good.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Hill, a screen on Parker. Here's Lin. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Lin's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
There's a good screen. Parker left side. He dishes it to Joseph. He kicks to Bellinelli. Sinks the triple. Bellinelli's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Nick Young re-signed with the Lakers this past summer and couldn't be happier. Said it was always his dream to be a Laker, in fact. He said, "This is home. I would love to finish off here as a Laker. My kids get to go to school and say, my dad is a Laker, and that's big. It's a big difference than being on any other team." Guys?
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. Hill, a screen on Parker. Here's Lin. Rebound, San Antonio. Splitter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Joseph kicks to Bellinelli. It's stolen by Johnson. Here is Ellington. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Parker against Lin. And so... looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis has checked in for Ryan Kelly. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Jeremy Lin. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. Number 5, the Spurs.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Splitter dishes to Bellinelli. Parker outside. The shot. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 13. Price with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. The shot by Ellington, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And Joseph kicks to Bellinelli. It's Parker with the drive. And the officials whistle. A foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Spurs with some changes. Duncan comes in for Splitter. And it's Green in for Corey Joseph. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One shot.
Well, for Tim Duncan in the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games. Not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
Parker with the steal. And laid in to finish the break. Parker's got 11.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Lakers trail by 18. Price, the pass to Ellington. Back to Price. Passes it to Johnson. They need this. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Spurs have done an amazing job, Clark, over the years surrounding Duncan with the right kind of talent.
And Tim Duncan has done a great job leading and making adjustments in his own game. They're a team with great scouting and development of their players. You talk to players who've been there. That's one of the things they rave about, Kevin, is they get the attention for their individual development. And all of their players were not lottery picks. Most of them were mid, late first-round picks, some second-round guys. And it's just another example of doing it the right way at the highest level.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's an 18-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Kobe, that's good. Bryant's got 13.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Spurs leading by 16. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
That's his second shot from long range in this quarter, so he's starting to roll.
Price dishes to Bryant. Davis setting the pick for Kobe. The feed now to Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Spurs have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. They set the pick. Parker kicks to Bonner. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Tony could well be the best point guard penetrator in the game. I mean, he's great at finding the seam and getting the ball up and off glass before the shot blocker can recover. And once the ball hits the glass and comes off, it's a no-touch zone for the defender.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
All right, Doris. Back to Price. Bryant against Parker. Shot clock at 6. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 5.
Here's Hill. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Out to Parker. Leonard on the wing. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 20. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Hill. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Parker kicks to Duncan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. I mean, it's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
First one falls for him. And with the new camera systems, it's easier to measure defense, going beyond block shots to look at which, for instance, big men diminish shooting percentages in their area.
Yeah, no surprise. I mean, names like Dwight Howard, Roy Hibbert, Serge Ibaka. But interesting that that reputation has value defensively when players hesitate to go inside.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And that one's good. Parker.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Price, the pass to Kobe. Boozer against Duncan. Boozer kicks to Davis. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
So much can be said about the Spurs' dominance as a franchise. I mean, 15 straight years of winning 50 games or more during the regular season. And, you know, last year, they were at least 500 or better against every other team in the league, and they have been since 1976.
Here's Boozer. Lays it up and banks it in. Boozer's got 6 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Diaw, the screen. Ginobili attacking, and he gets it to go. Ginobili's got his first basket. And guys, think about the history of the Spurs. They didn't even come into the NBA until 1976 when they made the transition from the old ABA.
Well, you talk about a fan base that is spoiled. I mean, nearly 40 years of beating every team in the league. More than... they've been beaten by those teams, so just an incredible record.
Spurs making a switch here. Splitters checked in.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's a little tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Popovich, back in the 70s, toured Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union with the U.S. Armed Forces team. He speaks Serbian and Russian.
Yeah, no surprise that, Kevin, given his experience abroad, that he helped make the Spurs real trendsetters as far as international scouting.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Parker.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. 9th in free throw percentage, 14th in field goal percentage, and team assists, not a strong point for this team. Top 20 in the league. They tend to do a lot of their scoring off one-on-one moves.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line. Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Splitter with the ball, working on Boozer. The fader, and it's San Antonio with another.
That's a nice job. Getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. And Bryant kicks to Boozer. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Spurs working the ball around now. There's the pick. Ginobili attacking. Allen dishes to Splitter. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
And for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team, and I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down on the block, and he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
Left side, Leonard. Left side, Leonard. And Boozer with the block. Bryant up top, defended by Allen. Bryant against Allen. Diaw with the steal. Pass to Ginobili. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Over in the corner, Allen. Traps in the tray. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. 19 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Ginobili. Now Leonard. He's got 13. Ginobili outside. 1 second left. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive firepower in check so well in that second quarter?
I thought missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game for Tony Parker. He has 15 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Bonner is out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bonner kicks to Parker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. And Kobe gets it to go. Kobe's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
Getting off on the right track here early to start the half with some penetration.
Parker kicks to Green. Leonard on the wing. Right side Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Johnson. Leonard the pass to Duncan. They kick it out to Green. Parker outside. The dish now to Bonner. Leonard on the wing. And he slams it one-handed.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Hill sets the screen for Kobe. Hill a screen on Green. Kobe dishes to Hill. Good. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Duncan up on top. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And again, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 17.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Price outside. Hill a screen on Parker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. Tony Parker on top.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number one job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
Duncan trying to break loose. Can't connect from short range. Price kicks to Kobe. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 3 assists now in this one.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Parker with it. He's got 15. Top of the key, Duncan. From the top of the key, he buries it. Duncan's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's game gets overlooked. Something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star. And most importantly, a proven winner.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Price kicks to Johnson. Back to Price. Dishes to Hill. And there's the pass to Price. Just 5 to shoot. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Parker drives in. That's good. Parker's got 17 now.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
And here's Price. Feeds to Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Green. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Out to Price. Back to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Hill, a screen on Parker. On the wing, Kobe. In low to Hill. Puts up the baby hook. Green with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Parker kicks to Green. Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Baseline jumper, and it's San Antonio with another.
And that was very confident offense right there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. The drive by Bryant. Back to Price. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. What do you guys think so far? About the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also with a sub. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kobe. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Green. Lets the 3 fly. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ellington dishes to Price. Pass to Hill. Back to Price. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ellington the pass to Hill. Nice D from Duncan.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker. got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs are again the defending NBA champs. One key to their success, Tony Parker said, we had to sacrifice and take less money. That's what it takes to win championships. It's just the family atmosphere here. Deep down, I know Pop will take care of me until the end of my career. Guys, it comes back to that connection.
Yeah, trust and commitment is really a staple of their organization. Thanks, Doris. Leonard attacking. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got 10.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now here's Ellington, guarded by Green. Now here's Ellington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Johnson attacking, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 8.
Great interplay there between those two. Teammates.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Splitters checked in for Duncan. And Allen subbed in for Daniel Green. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Blacks checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Ed Davis. Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ronnie Price. Diaw, the screen. It's Parker with the drive. Can't hit from in close. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Lin kicks to Ellington. He feeds it to Boozer. And lots of contact. There, missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Corey Joseph comes in for Tony Parker. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Joseph. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Allen's got 6 points.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Lin kicks to Kelly. He dishes it to Boozer. Right side, Boozer shoots from 8. And Splitter pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The shot by Bellinelli, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Lin, averaging 9 points per contest. Kicks to Ellington. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Boozer. And that one goes long.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Well, Ray Allen, 39 years of age this season, but he has not lost that impeccable shooting touch. I tell you, he keeps himself in amazing condition, and that's why he's still going strong.
Fires the 3. Here's Splitter. The stupendous finish in traffic. Splitter's got 8 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Out to the right wing. For three, Ellington. San Antonio with the rebound. Bellinelli's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, they call Ray Allen Everyday Ray for his tremendous commitment. Clark, he comes to the arena 4 hours before tip-off to perform his pregame shooting rituals.
Amazingly focused on his craft and has been for a long time. He leaves no stone unturned. Every detail is discovered and dealt with. Uses the paleo diet. No carbs, no sugar to keep himself as light on his feet as possible.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Boozer up top. He's guarded by Diaw. Back to Lynn. Stolen by Joseph. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Bellinelli. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Spurs second.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
That one is off. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. He kicks it to Lynn. Soft touch off the glass. Lynn's got 6.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Joseph kicks to Splitter. Spurs passing it around. Diaw dishes to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Joseph's got his second bucket of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Boozer. Misses off the left iron. And here is Joseph. Shoots the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter.
Tuesday, January 27th.
The Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Brown, Ryan Kelly out there with Clarkson. Then there's Robert Sacre, and it's Black in at the 4. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, you know, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. 7 points for Joseph.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Here's Clarkson off the pick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Lakers.
First free throw is good.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Spurs shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Splitter kicks to Bellinelli. Allen passes to Diaw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
4 seconds on the shot clock. 4.
Clock is at 3. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Clarkson. On the wing, Brown. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Splitters got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Allen kicks to Joseph. There's the feed to Bellinelli. Pass to Diaw. Got a piece of it. Here's Kelly. Defended by Allen. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, one of the assets on a roster a coach always wants to have is a lockdown perimeter defender, and there are quite a few of those guys out there across the league. Perhaps the best one, in my opinion, is Tony Allen in Memphis.
The Lakers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Joseph with the ball. Allen kicks to Splitter. The dish to Joseph. Fires the 3. Here's Bellinelli. And the shot is good. Well, Clark, as you said, for a coach to have someone that can make life difficult for a perimeter threat is one of the best tools they can have in their arsenal.
No doubt. I mean, there's no hand checking anymore, so you have to have a really talented, quick, athletic perimeter defender just to stay in front of some of these dynamic offense. Weapons that we see in the NBA today.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A different look now for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Bellinelli. And the Lakers also making a change. Ellington's checked in. Allen dishes to Green. The pass to Anderson. Teardrop shot, and that one's good.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Tries it from the top of the key. Anderson with the block. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Clarkson passes to Johnson. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. Outside, Green. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Baines is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Allen outside. Dishes it to Baines. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple, and he gets it to go.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his 2nd 3 of the half.
Lakers shooting 40% from the field. Here's Clarkson. Feeds it to Kelly. Fires for three. No good.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that three, but he couldn't convert.
And here is Joseph. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the clock. And Joseph kicks to Baines. The 19-footer is on the money. Here's Clarkson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Sacre. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And Joseph kicks to Green. Pass to Baines. He feeds it to Joseph.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
Ed Davis is checked in for Wesley Johnson. Kicks to Ellington. Passes it to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. They get a hand on it. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising is only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey, and I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
Allen kicks to Green. Lets the three fly. That's good. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here. In the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
They set the pick. Trying to get back on track. Can't hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
Kicks it out to Allen. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. Green dishes to Anderson. Turnaround Jay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time. Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media, and I think it's a great step, really, because again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. And when you can do it at a higher level and to help get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the official standpoint. Help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
Bonner, he's checked in for Green. Now here's Joseph. Kicks it out to Allen. Anderson passes to Baines. The feed now to Joseph. He dishes it to Baines. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Shooting for San Antonio, Aaron Baines. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Lakers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. The 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Joseph kicks to Allen. To the wing right side. It's Anderson with the drive. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson dishes to Bonner. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Lynn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing, and that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as an adult. And basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college.
The growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now, it's $4.5 billion. That's with a B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. The players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
Puts up a 3, and Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Joseph. Ellington defending. There's a screen. It's deflected. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Fast break. The Lakers. Lin's running.
Well, Jeremy Lin in this one, he's got 8 points and 2 steals.
He misses the free throw.
Jeremy Lin, really an attack guard. Quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
He hits the second from the line.
And Lin has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration. On a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
Pass to Baines. Allen for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kelly passes to Black. Ball's knocked loose. Ellington kicks to Lin. The dish to Kelly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers no good. And for Lin, like a lot of slashers, Steve, turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, that aggressiveness can work against him where, sometimes he over-penetrates. He's watching a lot of film, trying to learn that balance of when to pass and when to take it all the way to the rim.
Davis setting the pick for Lin. Davis dishes to Lin, and there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Who could forget Jeremy Lin's dynamic and dramatic emergence with the Knicks back in early 2012? He went from an end-of-the-bench type player struggling just to stay Clark in the league to a national storyline in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, it was insanity, for sure. I mean, and his play has settled to where he's a quality rotation player now. And quite honestly, I think he's more comfortable not having to be a media fixture like he was during that Linsanity phase. I think he's much more understated and doesn't really enjoy the spotlight, and this is much more comfortable for him where he is now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And in this season series, it becomes an emphatic 3-game sweep this year. So they have to feel pretty good about how dominant they've been in this matchup against the Lakers.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, the NBA continues to get better at analyzing data and charting game results. It shouldn't surprise you that players shoot better off the catch than they do off the dribble. It's a big reason passing and ball movement tends to be more effective than one-on-one isolation play.
Bonner passes to Joseph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Clark, you mentioned the value of passing over isolation basketball. The term has even arisen for that one-man approach. They call it, Steve, hero ball.
Yeah, I think Doc Rivers may have made up that phrase. I love it. It's so true. You can't win with hero ball. You really have to share the basketball. The game is meant to be played with 5 players moving, passing, cutting, and sharing the ball, creating good shots for each other.
Anderson right side. Rebound the Lakers. Allen kicks to Baines.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Black the pass to Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
They're turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Tony Parker, and congratulations on this win. What was working in terms of the team's offensive flow?
I think the ball movement was great tonight, but I think the main thing for us is to play great defense. Defensively, we have to be at our best, and everybody has to help, and I think tonight we did a great job.
You were certainly on point, Tony.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the dean. This is not the most the king, yo. It's about a thing, yo. Feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. Since you were looking for your friend, the one you let and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to begin. Now you think you really gon' pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably can. Talking out your neck saying you're a Christian, a Muslim, sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gonna tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. You still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like fake nails done by